Collective, there's so many things to catch up on. Welcome to another reading and welcome to Taurus season. We're going to jump right into this reading. Let's go ahead and start us off with some deep breaths. Okay, right off the bat, we want to hydrate a lot of that. I'm going to do that right now. Okay. We are highly standing up for our authority. Ooh, I'm following the rhythm here. Taurus season is a time for us to, I'm hearing, kind of show out a little bit. Okay, we have been hiding for a long time. Pouring into one another and honoring each other. But first, honoring your integrity as yourself, okay? This person you have become, okay? This individual that you now are looking at in front of the mirror, okay? To prioritize yourself, followed with honoring the people around you, collective, and honoring us. I took a lot of notes and a lot of messages came through for me. This energy of being in love and in glee, a lot on alignment, bright light. I'm getting a lot of healing energy for a lot of us right now when it comes to taking a pause and knowing when to stop fighting and know when to rest more. Collective. Number 202 could be significant. Okay. And as I'm going to get into some more water here. And as we get into the energy here, collective, we want to keep in mind the bigger themes that are coming up for us in this season, 222, or for some, you have already been picking up some energies, okay, on these themes that we're having and have been. I'm getting before Taurus season started, okay. Rest being one of them, okay. Rest, pray, and regenerate. Collective. This is the energy that's coming through, and that was also the energy that came through for me that I had written down here. Remembering our sense of ebb and flow, okay, our routine. For a lot of us, we're getting into a different routine. You are learning to also open yourself up and accepting new routine. 313, when I said that, that's amazing. Thank you. Remembering in Taurus season the cycle of life, okay. Rest, pray, and regenerate. For a lot of us, we're stepping into, first of all, having a lot of tower moments, collective. As the root chakra card came out, and I was just going to say that something or somebody or a situation, if you will, has shaken you up from the bottom from your core, has shaken you up and even interfering, okay, with your foundation and what you have created, shaking you up from the bottom. Ooh, tower, bottom of the deck. Okay. I feel like this symbolizes a lot. This symbolizes for a lot of us having this tower moment because it's essential. And then this big thing coming into light. For a lot of us, this comes in rest. That rest has to come first. I just seen a bird fly by. That rest has to come first, okay? And then things start to clear up. Followed with having to really have a more stronger foundation and even creating an even stronger foundation, okay? That when the moment you had this tower moment, okay, the moment that that happened, something had really shaken you up inside. Something had really shifted inside of you, and maybe even shifted somebody's perception here. Heavy emphasis on perception. While there may be a lot of us right now experiencing still Kundalini awakening, okay, our 7 chakras are being activated, and you now having to really understand your role here and your purpose, collective. I feel like this is what Taurus season is wanting us to pay more attention, okay? One of the messages that I had delivered this morning to our collective, okay, and I create a lot of content on my Instagram. All of my information will be in the description box, you guys, if you want to check me out on there. On Instagram, here on YouTube, okay, I post a lot of reels, okay, and one of the messages that I had received, collective, and hear me when I say, this is a deeper, an inner connection, a deeper connection, okay, between the soles of your feet, the soles of your feet, the bottom of your feet. There's something about the bottom of your feet being connected to the soil of this planet, to the soil of our planet, and really, a lot of cards just flew out, okay. I really don't want to pick that up right now. Ooh, I just got like in awe. Excuse me, I have to get this. In awe, collective. It's almost like I just heard identity change. I think that was it. It almost feels like identity change. The study of the self and knowing one's worth, knowing our worth, and connecting that, okay, to what you can gain in the physical reality, okay. I'm hearing your asset. In rest, we find the answers when we are soft, and I want to share that with you guys, and I think that's something that I had read recently, that when we are soft and we put ourselves more in relaxation, that we get more of the answers quickly, that when we slow down, when we are in our own pace, you get the answers for yourself, but it's the answers that you are looking for. There's a lot coming into fruition as the perception card comes out, and I was just going to say followed with in alignment with your values, and as you are awakening to your worth, as we are all waking up to our worth and really getting to know our worth, our self-worth. I'm getting emeralds, the color emeralds. It's your evolution of self and getting to know one's worth and your worth, okay? I have perception, okay? For a lot of us right now, I feel like our perception has shifted. I was also getting this heavy message, and this is gonna come quite heavy for some, and a very huge message that I had received, okay, when I was tapping into our collective's energy. Yes, bottom of the deck. Also, I wanted to add, emergence is also very significant, okay? There's a lot of us, okay, experiencing new, even people, a group of people experiencing life, okay, everything experiencing life in a new light, just like this light, okay. The message that I got earlier, there is this energy around older generations and younger generations, okay, this rivalry that has become and has divided groups of people, okay, but specifically I heard our older generation, okay, versus our younger generations, that there's a lot that has been misinterpreted when it comes to our belief system. Hear me, collective, okay. And it's pointing me out to the Tower once again, because I feel like the Tower moment is so essential, it's needed, because it's also getting rid of being divided and being misinterpreted, being misled in society, or even misunderstood in society. That there is this like sense, a level of reshaping, reconstructing our society's, I just heard mindset. I was gonna say something else, but mindset came to mind. But I feel like this is bigger than it's something that has to do with religion, and how religion had and has been limiting our younger generations to limit our thinking, perhaps, or to limit our sense of ourself, or to feel, if you will. And this is the energy that's coming through. I'm following the rhythm here, 11:55, as I say that. How if to put it into the simplest, okay, how people are experiencing life, our younger generation, okay, has shaped their lives through experience and creating a new belief system. Our younger generations, okay, our Gen Zs, our younger millennials collective, hear me when I say this is a major message, okay? It is a rivalry between how people are experiencing and creating a new belief system for themselves through experience, okay? I'm hearing, in truth, our belief system is created through our experience collective, but there is a emphasis on how we are defining religion. Perhaps that is being misinterpreted, okay, by many. There has become and have caused a lot of friction, okay, between our younger generation and our older generation. If we were to really just put this into a perspective collective, okay, to open your mind a little bit when you are digesting this message that I am talking about, collective, okay, this is the energy that came through for me. To keep in mind that we are creating a new belief system, okay, in this new era, in this new world order that we have now stepped into, collective. The Tower moment is essential. We are creating and even reconstructing our self-government. Excuse me, let me take that back. Creating a new belief system. There's something very, very significant about our belief system. That even the system itself has become divided, okay? And how people are misinterpreting religion, okay? And how people talk about religion, how people are defining religion, and how people are also, you know, I got this energy also on people creating cults, praising, okay, such entities or identities, whatever it may be that they're believing in. But what is it that we are believing in, collective? And when we believe in it, what is it rooted from? Okay, that when we believe in it, is it rooted in destruction, or is it rooted in productivity, rooted in, you know, what will help? Okay, in regenerating our collective through and through, generation through generation. That is a major big message that I just received right now. As I look at this card, Gaia, really, really having to put this in a bigger perspective collective, because I feel like this is where we all shift internally, getting into alignment. Remember what I said, in love, in glee, and in alignment. Ooh, a lot of you guys are seeing a lot of your hard work come through fruition, and it's like there are blessings and blessings and blessings and blessings, just you receiving blessings and blessings, one after another after another. And this is big, collective, because we have been trapping ourselves, and a lot has been trapped in our system, and then it just started to fester. Okay. And hear me when I say that we are reminded that rest, okay, rest is so big and important, because in rest, we get rid of all that has been rotted and festered inside of our system. Thank you. This is just a big perspective, okay, that I'm receiving right now, and the energy that's coming through. And it all starts with this Tower collective. And I feel like that is what is Taurus season is bringing to our collective, and making that shift and making that impact through the Tower moments that we're having. That it really, really, that sometimes it has to get really bad first, to the worst case, before things get really, really good. A lot of us are exhausted, okay? And the exhaustion all comes from us reacting too fast and reacting too much, draining ourselves and draining our energy. I feel like a lot too is being drained by you having to focus on things that you're not supposed to put your focus on, okay? Because that grows as well. No reaction is the best reaction, okay? I had written that down also. I feel like a lot of the friction, okay, that came up for me when it came to the topic of older generation and younger generation, that the friction, okay, there has become and had created a lot of problems and misunderstandings about religion and even philosophy itself, that if we were to really look at the reality and whatever it is that's going on in the world, to really use your discernment, okay, that's a heavy message, okay? And I don't know how else to interpret this part of the reading, because this message, this part came to me very, very, very strong, okay? A lot has been misunderstood and misinterpreted when it comes to religion and limiting beliefs, and perhaps limiting our beliefs, okay, collective. And follow me, and if you are connecting, please do, and if you are not, please don't force. This also has a lot to do with religion slash prayer, and how a lot of us are using prayer, okay? And even in terms of how you are using prayer, and what does that mean to you, and what does prayer mean to you, collective? That's a question to ask yourself. That if you are talking about it just to talk about it because everybody's talking about it, it's not a means of you having a relationship with the highest. It's just you having to talk about it because it's an entertainment. Ooh, collective, what is emerging here, okay, as I look at these two cards together, is that a lot of us are coming out of delusionment and now really having to look at reality for what it is, and it's weird. I just heard it's really eerie. So now it's like our perception has cleared, and so a lot of us are seeing things differently completely. Collective, hear me. And yes, you see visions. A lot of us are seeing visions. A lot of us also are having moments of like premonition or something, predicting, okay, at your highest receptivity. Collective, hear me when I say that, and please connect with it if you are. Taurus season is teaching us about ourselves and knowing about ourselves. It's the study of that. It's the study of ourselves, because the self is the source, and the source of it all, collective. Remembering the cycle of life here. Okay, and I'm going to pull up some more cards before I wrap this up. And thank you guys for being patient with me and taking it this far with me in the reading. Okay, I appreciate you guys so much. There's so much coming through. Unique channeled messages that I had received. Okay, this has been about and will be about study, the study of self, and I said that already. The cycle of life: rest, pray, and regenerate. Prayer, journal, and movement, and know what prayer means for you, collective. Something very significant about the solar plexus, the stomach, and to take care of the stomach. I've been seeing one love a lot. That could be very significant. Beyonce, Raising Cane's, and music is also very significant, and some notes that I had written down here. It is a whole new world that we're looking at here. And we are, like I said, being washed away from all of the delusionment and now seeing the reality for what it truly is, collective. And I think a lot of us is scared, because before it gets really, really good, like what I said, you got to go through the tower moment. And the tower moment is scaring a lot of us right now, because the tower moment is the time to test you and your strength and your ability to pursue when it comes to ascending spiritually. And this has been a lot about spirituality, collective, and we're gonna get into that into another reading. I love you guys so much, and I'm sending you love and support at this time. Love and peace. Take care always, and happy Taurus season. I'll see you in the next. Bye.